All right, so we have our fruit here. We have at least 6.
Mhm.
And the first one, we're like, yeah, this is a piece of cake, right? We're like, if the stand carries kiwis. So the first thing we have to do is have one that has kiwis and one that doesn't have kiwis, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we have kiwis, then we don't have pears. So just in the first one, we don't have pears. That's pretty self-explanatory, right?
Mhm.
All right, so for the second one, it says if the stand does not carry tangerines. So we have to copy our whole everything over again, right?
Yeah.
And so we're just going to focus on our sufficient condition where it says if the stand does not carry tangerines. So on the left side, I'm going to say if we don't have tangerines. And on the right side, I'm going to make it so we do have tangerines. And I'm going to do that again. Is that what you did?
No, that's where I went wrong. Um,
Because we have to make the scenarios. But if we do not have tangerines, then it carries kiwis. So we're looking where we don't have. So we're just looking at A1 and A2, right?
mhm.
But we have an issue with one of these. Which one do we have an issue with?
If it does not carry tangerines, then it carries kiwis. So, sorry, we're just looking at A1 and B1. Oh, A1 and A. Okay, yeah. So 2 is wrong, or 2
Yeah,
does
so this
not
is
work.
what we say, this world then dies because
Okay,
it's not
sorry.
possible.
Yeah, that's where I went
I
wrong.
didn't say that to you. I now that I think of it, yes. So that world dies. I would just
Okay.
cross it off on my piece of paper, but I get since I'm using technology, I get to erase it.
Yeah.
But that's yes. And then sometimes they'll have that 3 or 4 times. But the scenario goal here is to spend like 4 minutes setting it up and then like 2 minutes on the questions.
Right.
Okay, so now we're saying if the stand carries oranges. So now we're like, wait, this is crazy. But we have to copy all of them again. So since I think you're following what I'm doing, I'm
Mhm.
going to go ahead and just so I don't forget, make the top ones all carrying oranges and the bottom ones not having oranges.
Yeah.
So what happens if we have oranges?
Then pears and watermelons have to be circled.
Excellent. Well, this one doesn't work, right? So we got to get rid of this one. Oh, once again, this one doesn't work. So now we just have this one. And I'm going to circle pears and watermelon. Nice. And then do we know anything about the bottom ones from that rule?
No.
No, because we don't trigger our sufficient condition. Excellent. So now we get to go on to, I feel like that F was, all right, now we get to go on to rule number 4. What does that mean?
So if W is circled, then F or tangerines. Okay, so we know if we can cross out a world if W is circled, but F and T are
At
both.
least one of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So in world 1, this is okay, right?
Yeah, because yeah, T is
So
circled.
I wouldn't do this on my test, but I'm just gonna put a box around it. This is just a floater, right? We
Yeah.
have all of our rules taken care of. So this, like, it could go either way. It doesn't matter at
Yeah.
this point. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Awesome. So now we have to copy this one again, which seems crazy, right? And so in one scenario, I'm going to make it where I have watermelon circled and one where we don't have watermelons. All right, so let's look where we do. So when we do have watermelons, what has to happen?
F or T have to be circled.
Yes, so do we know anything in 1, 2, or 3 here? I'll make this B for a second. So B1, 2, or 3, do we know anything?
Yeah, so in one, F has to be circled.
Yeah, because we don't have T. So excellent.
Yeah. And the other two are F is free to float.
Yep. Yes. And P is free too, right?
Yeah.
So this is nice because we know everything that's going on here. And now let's go down to this one. Do we know anything about these scenarios?
No.
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna like double check it to read. But yeah, I think all of those are floaters, but we have a ton figured out now.
Mhm.
So now we can go into our questions. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. Actually, I wonder if it would be easier if I do that. There we go. I feel like that is a good size.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's go ahead and do question 1.
Okay, so which one of the following could be a complete and accurate list? So would we just go through the rules again, or would we look at the rule? Or
I would, yes, this one, I'm weird about this, but
yeah.
I've just misread too many rules in my life to not use the rules again.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Okay, so if we see K, then we do not see P. So yeah, E is incorrect.
Excellent.
If we do not see T, then we see K. So A is incorrect,
Excellent.
and O is, or it's not O, C is incorrect.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, okay. And then if a stand carries O, then it carries P and W. So O, yeah, D is incorrect.
Fabulous. So then our answer would be B. And then at this point, I would skip 2 and 3 and go straight to 4.
Right.
All right. So what world are we looking at for 4?
Yeah, so where the W is crossed off, so C's.
Excellent.
Which one must be true? Okay, well, the stand carries K. No.
Excellent.
At least 2 types of fruit. No. 3. No. The stand carries no O and no P. P.
All right, you're one ahead of me, actually. I'm sorry.
Oh
See,
yeah.
the stand carries at most 3 kinds of fruit.
At most 3 kinds. Oh, you're right. At most.
Sorry.
I was totally reading at least 3 kinds of fruit. I was like,
Yes.
no.
Okay. I think C is the answer.
Yeah.
We can go on.
Yeah. Stand carries no O, no P. No, that's not correct.
Right, because we could have P in C3.
Yes.
Excellent. And then what about E?
No O, no K. Yeah, well,
Because we
K.
could have K in C1 or 2. Excellent. All right, so we have that answer. Let's go on to 5.
Okay. Okay, so looking at worlds A and B. Must be false. The stand does not carry figs. That's not true.
Excellent. It could happen.
No T's, that's incorrect.
Because that could happen.
No P, that's also incorrect.
Excellent.
P, but not O. Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah, because so how I handle that one, I mean, you were so fast, so that's excellent. I'm like the stand carries P's. So I'm looking for where I have P circled first. And so I'm only looking now at A1 or B3 and then not oranges. And I'm like, okay, wait, the stand carries O's, but not oranges. Wait, couldn't that happen in B3?
Yeah.
So that doesn't have to be false, right?
Mm-hmm.
So would you cross that? Wait, is that what you said? I'm sorry. Maybe you said that and I misunderstood. I thought you thought that that couldn't happen. So D had to be the answer.
Oh no, I thought it was not right.
Oh, excellent. Okay, sorry. My bad.
Oh no, of course. Yeah. So E has to be right.
Yeah, so
Um,
the stand carries peas, but not tangerines. So that can't
yeah.
happen there. And then, yeah, so that must be false. Excellent. So that's our answer.
Yeah.
Right. And then I would go on to 6. So go ahead and try 6.
If the condition that if the fruit stand does not carry tangerine. Okay, so I guess we should look at the worlds where we required this rule. So if it does not carry T, then it carries.
This one's tough because we would have to create a new world.
Right, yeah.
This one's a really tough question for circle slash. So if the condition that if the fruit stand does not carry tangerines, then it does carry K is suspended. So what I would probably do for this question is I would just create a new scenario,
Mhm.
unfortunately. And
Yeah.
I would go through the worlds again. I mean, I wouldn't create new worlds,
Mhm.
but which of the following cannot be a complete and accurate list of fruit the stand carries? So if we don't have if T, then not K. So if the stand does not carry tangerines, then it carries kiwis. So where are you thinking that we should start for this question?
I feel like we could maybe treat it like how the first questions usually go and go through the rules, except for not looking at.
Yes, excellent. Exactly. Because we're going to say if one of these cannot happen, and we're actually looking for the one that can't happen, and we're just ignoring that first rule.
Yeah. So if it carries K, then it does not carry P. Okay, so K, there's no Ks.
All
Okay.
right, so that one doesn't help us at all.
If the stand carries O, then it carries P and W. So OPW, yep. OPW, yeah. If the stand carries W, then it carries F or T. W, F, W. Okay, so C is incorrect because it doesn't carry F or T.
Look at you. That was excellent. And then I would go back to 2 and 3.
Yes. The only kind of fruit. Okay, so D for sure.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the only one that we have like all of them crossed off, but like one circled is C1 and C3 is what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So how I'm like, okay, so how are we going to, but K is not an option, so it has to be T. Is that what you did?
Yes.
I honestly think you're a little bit faster than I am.
No.
Like I know, I truly, I mean, it might be because I'm listening to what you say before I look,
Yeah.
but you're naturally very quick, which is
Oh,
awesome.
thank you.
I am not quick. I'm not like I have to have all the steps and all the tips to get there. So I'm excited for you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, this is the same type of
Yeah, I
question.
would go through the rules again.
Yeah, so okay, so K, but no P. K, K. Okay, so E is crossed. Oh, it cannot be. Okay, so this is a
It has
correct.
to be the answer, right?
Yeah.
Look at you. You just did this whole thing. All right.